roughly 5,500 words and contains all the information you need to know about how you can set up your own live video studio if you want to mirror my live video studio. And my live video studio has gone through several iterations in a sense. My first live video studio was on top of a Donkey Kong Jr. cocktail machine. It was the only table I had in the room that would allow my Heil microphone boom C-clamp to attach to the table. And on that table were 3 iPads and a mixer and my boom with the microphone attached. And that was it. That was my first live video studio. Then came OBS, the OBS project, which I talk about in this article. And the OBS project basically allows you to stream to Facebook Live with your laptop and using professional software, which OBS is, and allowing you to create things like the lower third title tag there at the bottom of my screen. Only right now I am using Wirecast. I did move through OBS rather quickly. I never could get the sound synchronization correct. And when I did, it was short-lived, and it was just constant fine-tuning, trying to get that dealt with. And with Wirecast, I have none of that. Now, Wirecast, of course, is a paid software program. And it allows me to create the lower third that you see there on the bottom of the screen. And it allows me to do some other things, which OBS will allow as well. But I wanted to do things like, let me show you. I wanted to be able to do things like bring my iPhone up on the screen and manipulate it and show you what it is I'm doing. I wanted to be able to do that so I could teach you various things that I'm doing on my iPad. One thing I do on Snapchat, or on my iPhone, I'm sorry, one thing I do on Snapchat is I provide Snapchat tips on a daily basis. And I might want to start doing these tips on Facebook with Snapchat on my phone and showing you how and what to do in ways to use it. So let me get rid of that. I want to be able to do things like that. I also want to be able to show you, say, pictures of this or that. Let me get rid of the phone. Okay, now let me bring in a picture of my live video studio. Okay, so there you see my live video studio as it's currently set up. You can't see everything, but you can see the 3 iPads. I have one iPad to monitor Facebook Live. That's the iPad on the left. The iPad in the middle is for broadcasting to Periscope, which I'm not doing right now. And that allows me to broadcast to Periscope while I'm broadcasting to you on Facebook Live. And then the iPad on the right is so I can broadcast to, say, Meerkat, which I've been doing lately. But really what I want to do is YouTube Connect. That iPad really is for YouTube Connect. I'm just doing Meerkat in the meantime so that the iPad gets some use. And who knows, maybe I'll find somebody on Meerkat who is interested in what I'm doing. But having these 3 iPads allows me, while I'm using Wirecast, to monitor Facebook for people to come in and out and their comments so I can address them. And also address the Periscope crowd and the Meerkat crowd, or in the future the YouTube Connect crowd. So I want to be able to have all 3. And what you see on that computer in the picture-in-picture right now is with OBS project software on it. I am not using OBS now. I am using Wirecast. So that that picture's a little bit dated. Actually, it was taken yesterday for this blog article. So I could show you what OBS looks like on the laptop in my live video studio. But again, I'm using Wirecast right now. So I'm going to get rid of that. But I wanted to be able to do stuff like that. And you can't do that without professional software. You can't have pictures come and go, other devices come and go that you can manipulate on the screen for people to, so they can see what it is you're talking about. You have to have special software. You've got to be able to use your laptop. You've got to have another camera device. You could use your laptop camera. I just didn't like the quality of the laptop camera. I didn't want to have to depend on that. I preferred to use this Canon high-definition camcorder that I talk about in this article that I have set up, and you could see that in that picture that I showed you. Anyway, I encourage you to read this article thoroughly. Check out all the equipment that I've bought and use and why. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those questions and comments at the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of the page in the comment section. I will try to respond to any and all of them. And also feel free to join me on Facebook. I'm at Todd Hustles, at Todd Hustles on Facebook. I'm also on Periscope at Todd Bergin, B-E-R-G-I-N, and that's Todd with 2 Ds. And if you're one of those Meerkat holdouts and you want to follow me there, it's at Todd Bergin there as well. I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you for looking at this article, and please let me know if there's any thoughts or questions that you have in the comments, and I will respond as soon as possible. Thanks again, and take care.